André de Vries. I'm the manager for our business development and for our performance solutions product portfolio. Today we are here in the Western Cape to have a little bit of a discussion about our Mycofix product range. We're doing this in a roadshow. We had a session in Gauteng on Tuesday and today in the Western Cape. The idea is to share a little bit of science and a little bit of awareness about our Mycofix product range, and then also about mycotoxins in general. The idea is to have some science and to discuss the science about the development of these products and how to come up with solutions to be able to implement it in the field. We will also have a bit of a discussion about the different products in our product range, and a bit of a technical, more practical discussion how to help people and how to help customers to implement the different product solutions in the field depending on the different challenges they have with mycotoxin contamination and mycotoxin risk.
Currently, I am traveling here in South Africa. We are here at the roadshow, and I have the chance to talk about some myths that are around when talking about mycotoxin risk management and mycotoxin risk assessment. And one of these myths actually is that there is a one-fits-all solution for all mycotoxins that are existing, which is, of course, not true, because there are so many different substances out there that have to be counteracted, and you need individual strategies to counteract them. So I present the strategies that we have developed over several years, and also I will talk about the journey that we went in this development and also in the registration of these products in the European Union and also in the United States, and what it means also for the situation then outside of Europe and outside the US with regards to mycotoxin risk management.
I have had a good meeting today, or conference, where we really touched the mycotoxin analysis and also the contamination levels in the feed in this region of the world, but also in South Africa specifically. We were focusing first on our mycotoxin global survey, where we focused a bit on the main mycotoxin groups. And later on, I also explained very well about the Spectrum Top 50, which is a very relevant test, because in this test you can test at once all types of mycotoxins and not only look to one main mycotoxin, but to the complete family group. And that, if you look into that detail, you will find that often, for example, for Trichothecins B, the total exposure in our animals is much higher than what you would expect if you only look to deoxynivalenol as a main mycotoxin. And I think that is a very relevant message for South Africa, because what we also see is that the B trichothecins in South Africa are high prevalent, and also the concentration levels of those mycotoxins are relatively high, so that pose really a risk for the animals in productivity, but also in immunity and health. Today we also discussed about this impact of mycotoxins on our production animals, and what is very relevant, I think, to know is, of course, if you look to mycotoxins, it's very clear. How do they get into the animal? It's via the mouth, and then it gets first in the gastrointestinal tract, for rumens, of course, also in the rumen, and there the first effects, negative effects, are starting. If that is higher loads, the effects will be higher. Also on, I would say, devastating effects on the gastrointestinal tract. It can be destroyed, absorption of nutrients and vitamins can go down, but finally even translocation can take place, also called leaky gut, and with that pathogens, viruses, but also other mycotoxins and toxins can go into the bloodstream. And with that, finally, of course, the liver in the animals and detoxifying organs are also very busy with that, instead of producing meat, milk or eggs. Also, it can hinder immunity responses and also efficacy of your vaccines. So altogether, we can see it often as subclinical, and subclinical diseases are often not seen very well or well linked to the mycotoxins in this sense, but that means that it even robs a lot of profit from the farms today, because it can last for a very, very long time period. And in some farms where they grow their own roughages and feed materials, and they store that in big silages, for example, it can be even for a year. And that's something completely different compared to short illnesses, where your vet is coming, cure the animals. It will cost you much less money.
Currently we are here in Pretoria doing a Mycotoxin Roadshow. This is our first leg of the trip, and on Thursday we will be in Cape Town for the second leg. We discussed a little bit about the different products in our Mycofix product range, and I think the main two main products in the range will be Mycofix Select, and the other one is Mycofix Plus 5.Z. Mycofix Plus 5.Z is back into the market, and this is also part of the introduction of the product again after we have it in the market before. The main differences between the two product ranges is the Mycofix Plus range is normally recommended for breeding animals. So when we talk about breeding animals, swine, poultry breeders, dairy cows, and so forth. And then the Mycofix Select range, we normally will recommend for non-breeding animals, beef feedlot animals, poultry, grower and finisher rations for broilers, swine growers and swine fattener rations. Then also in the product range, which people might not know, is that we have two other products which is in the market for a couple of years already, and that is called Mycofix Protect and Mycofix Secure. Mycofix Secure is a complete bentonite binder type of product, specifically to be used for polar mycotoxins that can be bind. And then the Protect is a product which is also used for binding mycotoxins, but with that we have a phytogenic component with it. We call it a bioprotection mix, which is effective against liver support, immune support, and also help with gut integrity.
On behalf of the DSM-Firmenich Animal Nutrition and Health South African team, we would like to thank each delegate for taking the time out of their schedules to attend our mycotoxin deactivation tour in Gauteng and the Western Cape. It has been a pleasure to host and share our passion on this very important topic. Thank you.